What's up everyone? AudioSalt has released a classic amp collection based on amps from 3 different time periods in heavy music. In this demo I've made some riffs using the Bulldozer amp. The amp is made with the tones of the early 2000s in mind, with scooped mids, and it packs a lot of punch in the lows and highs. So check out my playthrough, and afterwards I'll take a closer look at the amp. So here we go. Alright, so this is how it looks when you load it up. But before we dive into the sounds of the amp, let's check out the features that it has. Starting off up here, you have your input. Then it's the classic pedal section with a gate, a clean booster, and a screamer. Next up is the amp itself. And then follows a 3D cab simulation here, which offers 3 different cabs to choose from. One 2x12 and then 2 regular 4x12 sized cabs. And a 3D cab simulation offers the possibility to choose mic positioning like this, which is really cool. You can get really unique sounds that way. And you can also blend them together with this level knob and mic A and B mix knob here. And also it offers a high pass and low pass filter down here. Or you can use the standard dual cab loader here, where you have a bunch of cool, really good sounding IRs that comes with the plugin. Or you can use your own IR or a third-party IR as well. You can just load it up here. Down here you have also a high pass, low pass filter, a mix knob, and virtual mic positioning features here as well, where you can choose either the mic positioning away from the cone or farther away from the speaker itself. And down here you have an align knob where you can align the different IRs if you are not satisfied with the face flip button here. You can just try to align them together with this align knob here, and a standard level knob here as well. And next up is the FX section, where you have a graphic EQ, chorus, delay, and reverb. And up here is the output section and your settings. And inside the settings folder you have your double track simulation, which is a really cool function where it plugin simulates the way a double tracked guitar would sound using one guitar. So that's a really cool function that you can play around with. Let's go back to the amp and check out how it sounds. I'm gonna keep it on the lead channel, and no pedals engaged, and the black 4x12 cab here. And then I'm just gonna go through the functions here and then dive further in with the pedals, cabs, and FX section. So let's go. Yeah, just by having all the knobs at noon, it sounds really good. So let's crank some gain. Yeah, loads of gain. This amp is featured as a mid-scooped amp, but you can take away even more mids if you really hate mids, or you can add them back in if you so please. Nice bite out of the treble knob here. Nice depth out of the depth knob, as it's called. Good sound out of the presence knob as well, and cool way is to, as I did, blend the presence knob and treble knob to get the high end that you're after, so that's pretty cool. And lastly, the master knob. Let's check out the rhythm channel and hear how that compares to the lead channel. Yeah, more high-end bite to the sound with the lead channel, which is the way you want it to be if you wanted to cut more through the mix for leads and stuff like that. Let's check out quickly the pedal section. I've gone over these pedals in previous demos, so I'll just run through how the booster works and the screamer. The booster is a clean boost which adds or cuts highs and lows, and it sounds like this. I'm gonna have it on the lead channel. All settings are at noon, so I'll just crank some highs and lows and flick it on and off, and you can hear the difference. Boosts the front end of the amp and gives it a bit more saturation and more boosts basically. Next up the screamer, and this is the way I would set a normal tube screamer, and it would sound like this. Pushes as well the front end of the amp and gives it more saturation and more bite. Controls the low end a bit as well, which removes some muddiness, which you can easily get if you have low tune guitars as I have here. With high gain settings it can muddy up the sound, but a tube screamer can really help you get the more cleaner low end on the guitar, which is really nice. That's it with the pedals. Let's check out the cab section and just move the mics here, and you can hear what the difference they do to the sound. to my ears, this cab fits this amp the best out of these three anyway. The orangey one sounds cool as well, but I really like the scoop mids and the more metal tones that you can get out of this cab, to my ears anyway. Alright, so let's move over to the FX section. The graphic EQ is pretty self-explanatory, but let's check it out anyway. Yeah, you get the idea. Next up is the chorus, and it sounds like this. A cool way is to use the chorus in a lead part. If you blend a bit of chorus into the lead sound, it gives it a bit more character and cuts through the mix a bit more. So that's a real cool way to use the chorus. Let's check out the other knobs here as well. Mono track now, so the width will do no difference to the sound. But if you use it in a stereo track, maybe a DI that's bounced down, you can really get some cool width to the sound using this width knob here. So next up is the delay. Sounds like this. We can either have it on the either quarter notes or half notes synced to the song, or you can use it on millisecond settings like this. Let's keep it on the sync function and on half notes so you can really hear how it sounds. And the feedback is self-explanatory, which just makes the delay longer, and the width is the same with the chorus. It makes no difference now when we're on a mono track, but if you have pre-mixed down DIs and reamp with this, you can use the width knob, which is really cool. So next up is the reverb. Sounds like this, and I'll just go through the knobs here, crank up some mix so you can hear the difference that they make. Yeah, so there you go. That's the Bulldozer amp from the Classic Amp Collection by AudioSalt. And this amp is a real metal machine with nice scoop mids and nice punch in the lows and highs. But as with the amp that it replicates, and can get a bit muddy in the low end if you use high gain guitars with low tuning. But just slap on the tube screamer or add the clean boost and you're good to go. Thank you so much for watching my demo of the Classic Amp Collection by AudioSalt. I hope you liked it. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section down below and I'll do my best to answer. If you want to support me, please subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever I release a new video, and until the next one, see you later.